Chelsea are tracking highly rated Torino and Italy defender Alessandro Buongiorno. Buongiorno has been one of the best defenders in Serie A this season and is attracting interest from across Europe. The Blues scouting department has been monitoring his play in recent weeks and plans to keep a close eye on him. Buongiorno has started 14 games since the start of the season in Serie A and 2 in the Italian Cup, registering 2 goals and providing 1 assist. The defender has also attracted interest from Juventus, Inter Milan and Roma, and Jose Mourinho publicly praised him 2 weeks ago. Torino had received an offer from one of Italy's big teams 2 weeks ago for £21.5 million, but rejected it in the belief that they could get more from the Premier League side. Chelsea is eyeing a player nicknamed the new Messi, Claudio Echeverri. Fabrizio Romano said City and Chelsea had been in contact with the Argentine club to keep abreast of developments. Echeverri's release clause is worth £21.5 million. Nicholas Jackson has a clear message for anyone who wants to criticize him this season. In words quoted by the Evening Standard, Jackson said, "It's okay. This is not what I wanted, even though it's my first season, so I'm happy. Even though everyone is talking bad things, I'm very happy. I don't care what people say. Just people who don't know about football. I will just continue to play more games and score more goals for the team. I could have scored more goals because I missed several chances. The Premier League is different from La Liga, where I come from. I try to adapt. That's not an excuse. I try to keep working harder and listening to people. Not people who don't know football. I listen to coaches who know more about football and try to improve myself. Pochettino has played with a lot of young players, so he motivates me every day and tells me to go. And he has seen people who were worse than me in the past, and they are now big players. De Bruyne is here and Salah is here. They struggled here and are now big players. They don't listen to people who don't know football. He kept telling me that. He knows football. They don't know football, so I don't listen to them." Chelsea's €180 million target is in action in a big game against Porto. This isn't just a big game for Lusitania football fans. There will also be a number of scouts monitoring each team's talented lineup. Sport Witness has translated a quote from Portugal, which claims that Chelsea in particular will have scouts keeping an eye on the 2 sporting stars. Centre-back Ousmane Diomande and striker Victor Gyokeres are Chelsea's top targets, and with January fast approaching, seeing them feature in one of the biggest games of the season would be exciting viewing. Caught Offside reports that Diomande has a release clause of €80 million, while former Coventry striker Gyokeres is already valued at €100 million despite only moving to Portugal this summer for a much cheaper fee. Chelsea decide on January bid to steal Aaron Ramsdale. According to reports, Chelsea will refuse to sign Aaron Ramsdale next month, despite Robert Sanchez being sidelined with a long-term injury. Ramsdale will be overlooked by Chelsea in solving their goalkeeping problems in the coming weeks. The Blues will give Georgia Petrovic the opportunity to enter the team rather than looking for new options in the transfer market. Petrovic made his first Chelsea start against Sheffield United at the weekend, keeping a clean sheet in the process, and appears to have done enough to earn Mauricio Pochettino's trust. He is expected to replace Sanchez in the absence of Sanchez, who will undergo significant treatment after suffering a knee injury in the defeat to Everton. Chelsea will instead use the winter market to strengthen other areas of the pitch, with the West London side stuck in mid-table after making a poor start to the season. They have lost more than half of their games in the Premier League this season and look set to fail to qualify for Europe for the 2nd year in a row. Chelsea will compete with Barcelona for Argentinian midfielder Claudio Echeverri. The player has a €25 million release clause in his contract, but that could increase to €30 million in the final days of the transfer window. The 17-year-old midfielder is highly rated across Europe, and he was outstanding at the Under-17 World Cup. It will be interesting to see if Chelsea can secure his services in the coming weeks. The 17-year-old is an attacking midfielder who will add creativity, vision and goals. The Argentinian prodigy will be a long-term asset for Chelsea if they can complete the deal. The reported release clause could be a bargain if the player manages to fulfill his potential. It remains to be seen whether Chelsea can take advantage of Barcelona's financial constraints and get the deal done as quickly as possible. Transfer news expert Fabrizio Romano discusses the latest news about the future of FC Copenhagen wonderkid Rooney Bargi amidst his links with Chelsea and other top clubs. The talented 18-year-old has really caught the eye in the Champions League this season. It is clear that Bargi has a bright future in the world of football. And Romano told Caught Offside in his exclusive daily briefing column that Chelsea are one of a number of clubs interested in the young winger, and that initial contact from a number of parties has been made. Bargi looks like a player of a similar caliber who fits the profile that Chelsea have been looking for, but it seems they are not the only ones chasing the Sweden under-21 international. Romano said, "I mentioned Chelsea 2 weeks ago, but actually many clubs have contacted new agent Rooney Bargi. There have been no significant updates, just casual contact. I see him leaving in 2024, also because his current contract expires in 2025, so Copenhagen cannot take any risks. He is a very exciting talent. I rate him highly and look forward to what he can achieve next in the game." Chelsea plot a move for the £60M+ star with more goals than Jackson and Sterling combined. Since Diego Costa, a common theme at Chelsea, no matter who is in charge, has been their struggle to find a reliable goal scorer to lead the line. We've seen the likes of Timo Werner, Alvaro Morata and Kai Havertz all fail in the number 9 role at Stamford Bridge before Nicolas Jackson became the latest player to experience moments to forget for the Blues. But now, Mauricio Pochettino could finally solve Chelsea's striker problem with the potential arrival of one particular striker, and reports suggest that the club could once again spend money to find a solution to their biggest problem in the Premier League. According to Football Insider's Pete O'Rourke, Chelsea are planning a move to sign Feyenoord striker Santiago Gimenez. The Dutch club will reportedly ask for more than £60 million for their forward signature and are likely to agree a move in the summer transfer window compared to January. Speaking about the need for player arrivals in January, Pochettino told Sky Sports, "After the first half of the season, we need to check it. That's the reality. If our reception is not enough, maybe we need to make some moves. That's something that has to be analysed together with the sporting director to see if we can change this dynamic and improve it in the half-second this season. We have to be more aggressive. Then it is a massive assessment, and when the transfer window opens, we will see what we can do. I am not saying whether I will ask for more or less players. It is to see what the perception is. It corresponds to reality. We missed something. We need to improve our reality." Gimenez's quick could end the Chelsea striker's suffering. Gimenez could finally end the Chelsea striker's nightmare if they secure his signature in January or next summer. The forward has enjoyed a superb season and looks set to get even better at just 22 years of age.